Good afternoon, welcome back to my channel, forward and back, and we're out on the wheel. It's the INMOTION V13. Still just getting used to the weight of this wheel, really. Went sideways there. Learning and learning. It's a good day. Any day's a good day when we're learning, aren't we? But I've taken some advice from the last couple of videos. I've dropped the PSI in my tyre down to 35 PSI. It's a start. I know I can probably go a lot softer with this tyre. And I was mentioning to somebody in a comment, you know, I think I just had a fear from my INMOTION V11. I had a fear of denting the rim when I was doing some curbs and stairs, which I sort of found out that I enjoyed. So I always rode at a higher PSI on the V11, and of course I just wanted to try to transfer as much of that setting over into this wheel when I started. So I started using, you know, I think you saw, if you go back to my first video, I basically just got it, pumped it up and jumped out the door to go and enjoy the new toy. Didn't really even think, other than looking at the side of the tyre and seeing that it could handle 40 psi. Didn't really consider the different dynamics of this tyre, the different way that it's set up, and you know, the shape. It's a lot squarer. It's designed to not ride so high, I guess, even though you can. And you know, one of the things that has occurred because I got used to the 40 psi is I really enjoy that nimble sort of knife edge out on my wheel. So I actually do want to try to keep that a little bit, but also try to avoid what happened in that crash scenario. So, but yeah, the weight's over. I'm coming over to get used to the weight of this wheel in the trails. So I'm definitely not acclimatized. I'm not, this wheel still catches me out, you know, in some of these slower movements that are needed on these trails. But I wanted to get over here today. I've only got a little bit of time, and this is near home. And yeah, just even feeling that torque coming up the hill. So I've got the helmet camera running. I'll turn that off. I'll pull out the broken Insta and we'll try to get some footage as we roll through the Australian bush on the INMOTION V13. Very snaky kind of day, so we'll keep our eyes out. Yeah, so it certainly is a workout, you know. I'm not sure of these paths. I haven't really been down here. Don't know where this goes, or even if I want to go down here. Oh, it's really hot again today. So, yeah, feeling that. I've got my Liat body armor on. It's the AirFit Lite, the 3D AirFit Lite body armor. I decided to bring the Liat 7.5 helmet out. Just got some Oakley lenses. I think they're a strong lens, but they're not really, you know, goggles. I did have goggles, but I just wanted a bit more airflow. So I've also got the Liat 4.5. Those jumps would be nice when I get used to things. So this is the Liat 7.5 helmet. Nice. It's a really good helmet. It feels in quality to my shoey. Really well padded, structured. You've got the emergency cheek release system. You can just tell it's a serious helmet. And yeah, I'm starting to step things up. I think you saw how well that gear saved me in a video not long back. If you missed that crash, you should go back. It was a pretty good lesson. But yeah, this can be fun in the trails. It is heavy, but yeah, no problem. I mean, even this stock tyre, roughly set up a week after owning it, it's yeah, feeling good. So this would have hit 500 kilometers today. So in 500 kilometers, I feel like the weight from this is halved. You know, from the first day I got it, I only notice that weight when it catches me off guard. You know, when I come to some place that's on a weird angle or camber, it starts to lean and I need to kind of set myself up and try to save things. And that's when you get a little bit caught. I guess you kind of still have that memory of the V11's weight locked into my brain, and when it's not, sometimes it catches you, but it's definitely a lot easier than it was. So I guess, you know, I think some people might get on it and really consider, oh, is this the wheel for me when it's so heavy? But give it a bit of time and just go and play with it and get those muscles built up, and before long it feels a lot more comfortable, you know. But still, it is a good workout. It's a different wheel. Nearly went up into the edge. Got to keep your eyes on things. Keep your eyes on the prize. Yeah, well, I looked for the phone, but I didn't find it. So I asked a few people if I could use their phone, and they said, but yeah, just trying to get used to that weight. So I'm not flinging it around too much, and I'm not going too fast, because there's a lot to get used to, and it is working out those calf muscles, yeah, heaps. Just as you swing it around, and you've got to try to set yourself up for the corners in the loose gravel. I don't know how far I can get this over before it slides out. Don't really want to find out. Trying to have a day without that luck today. But there's a truck in front of me, so I'm glad I wasn't moving down here too quick. Just mounting uphill is a bit of an issue sometimes. So you just sometimes go across the hill, but there's not much room for that here. There's a convenient post. That's the last post. Just there. Oh no, there's another one. In my mind, this wheel's been great. I mean, a week of adventures and they're already such good adventures, such good memories. And all we're going to do is continue that. So it's expensive, but it's holding up to everything I'm putting it through, and it's absolutely, I'm okay. For the money I've spent, I'm still really happy. Just going to head up here to a little trail I know. So yeah, the lucky 13, the lucky INMOTION V13. I was considering the number in the last video, or depending on how I shoot it, next video, I lose my phone. So yeah, the very next day out after I crashed, I went to just get a feel for the wheel in the morning, and then I spent an hour or two just looking for my phone in the Botanic Gardens. I decided to wear my lucky shorts, which were the shorts that I crashed in. And yeah, those lucky shorts had a hole in the back. I think I showed you that in the video. I forgot about that, so I put my phone in the back pocket. And yeah, it fell out and that was lost somewhere. So I had to roll around the Botanic Gardens, feeling a little bit meh, while I looked for my phone, and I didn't find it. And I asked a few people if I could use their phones, and they said no. And then that surprised me because, you know, I kind of thought that people might help, but no. And then in the end, one person did, which was nice. So then I called my phone and somebody had my phone. And yeah, anyway, made me just think about how lucky this wheel's been for me so far. It's got some weight, yeah. So just gonna have to roll into those corners the right way. But I've come for the workout and to get used to the legs, not to go doing anything crazy. And see, there's other people on the trail here. Good morning. So I need to take it easy as well. And yeah, I don't even know this trail. So all these things line up for another bunch of luck, I guess. But it's got plenty of torque. It's just getting used to that weight and this loose gravel with this tyre, and let's just see. Hey, we know it's durable, so let's just see how it goes. To get everything dialed in, I guess. I've never been able to make it up here. Whew. Yeah, well, I hope the camera caught some of that today. I had a bit of fun getting used to this wheel. I need to head home and get a drink. It's really hot, but you've still got to put your gear on. Okay, so 500 kilometers on the wheel now. We've done some high speed, we've done a crash, we've done some commuting, we've looked the wheel over a little bit. Okay, let's tick the boxes for the first 500 kilometers on the INMOTION V13. First we did the first roll video. That was great. Then we unlocked the speed. Good. Now we did that at 30 kilometers, which we're lucky, but I guess there's also an example of why they might choose to extend it, because I crashed not long after. So we've done a crash, we've done a range test, we've done a speed run, broken my max speed on an EUC. Had a bunch of fun, seen a bunch of new places, and I guess kind of met a bunch of new faces with all of you subscribing and reaching out in a few new groups. I'm really happy with this choice. I'm really happy even after the crash, and you know, the weight I'm happy with. It's a really sturdy EUC. It feels really solid. It feels like a really good upgrade. It feels like an upgrade in every way for me. I mean, having that screen readout, you know, having a wheel, even in the first batch, that's exciting for me. I know that a lot of people do experience problems, and we still might, but I guess I just kind of wanted to be in that first group. I wanted something new and something to feel good about, something to push me and get me out of the house again. I still love the V11. I love any wheel. The other day I put my Grizzler Large back on the V11, and that's kitted out, ready to go. And I still want to use the battery. You know, once a month I'm just going to cycle that and probably use it more, and just to flick around. And it was great. I was going a little bit backwards. Still can't go backwards on this, so I need the V11 to just keep me practiced. And it's a really good, easy wheel to just chuck into the car and when you're going to the grandparents, you know, pop it in and off you go for a little blast across the pump track. So I think any skill is, on an ESC, anything you do is building those skills up. But I think I'm really becoming comfortable with this. It can still catch me out, I know that. I know I was going last night, I went for a little blast, and that edge was still approaching. It wanted to grab, even though I've lowered the PSI, but I think this does feel a little bit more planted. You know, you've really got to push it past that edge now. It doesn't want to just roll there by itself, I think. But I'm going to keep making the videos. I'll keep learning. We'll keep changing settings. I want to do a bit of a walkthrough on some of the app settings, and, you know, spend some time trying to get the footage nice to show what's happening. Alright, thanks so much for watching my video. I'll see you again next time for another upload. Until then, I'll see you later. Bye.